Hello, Tranos again. Today I'll be reviewing Gallant Engine, which is a US VHS that was originally released in 1996 by Anchor Bay and contains 6 episodes, those being Henry and the Elephant, You Can't Win, Special Attraction, Passengers and Polish, Gallant Engine, and Fish. It also has a music video, that being Really Useful Engine. But before getting into the content of the tape, let's take a look at the cover. So here is the tape's cover. I really like the light blue, like the general template they had in this time is really appealing. The image of Rheneas makes sense, Gallant Old Engine, the spine's okay. The back has an image of Thomas, which, yeah, that's Thomas, can't go wrong with that. It's from Henry and the Elephant, too, not Special Attraction, yeah. Yeah, I really like this sort of 90s template they had. Yeah. The first episode on the release is Henry and the Elephant. For some reason, the episode opens with Thomas arriving at Ellsbridge Station on time, which has no point to the story. My only guess is that it was done to increase Thomas's screen time because of the narrow gauge focus in the season. The next episode is You Can't Win. This episode is pretty good. The visuals and score were great. The sets were breathtaking, especially in the sunset lighting, and the music is very nice. I don't have much to say. Very good episode. The next episode on this release is Special Attraction. This episode is strange. It's a combination of 2 stories from the Railway series, and that's fine. They did it before in the first few seasons, but they didn't put them together well enough. Starts with Toby traveling to the sea to be a special attraction, then getting told he isn't needed. Then it just goes to Percy arriving at the harbor to deal with Bulstrode. It feels very disjointed, same with the ending. Percy and Toby just say they had seaside surprises, which just feels like they came up with a conclusion in a rush. Something I find pretty funny is how the truck stopped being rude just because of how unlikable Bulstrode is. The next episode up is Passengers and Polish. I think it's alright. It shows off Duncan's character well, and I think Charlotte and Rheneas' friendship is sweet. I don't have much to say about this episode. I'll save this here. I love George Carlin in Season 4. He sounds like an old grandpa reading this to his kid, which fits perfectly. His voices are also great, but that's something about the season. Now let's move on to the next episode. Gallant Old Engine. This episode definitely deserves to have a VHS named after it. Duncan's always a delight. Rheneas had a good character, and again, Scarlett and Rheneas' dynamic is very nice. Now, we'll move on to the next episode, which is Fish. The beginning of this episode is magical. The amazing music and breathtaking footage is amazing. The episode is very good too. My only real complaint is how the shots on Gordon's Hill look. I don't know why, but it looks like they just put a filter on footage of the set and day. I don't know if they're going for a morning look, but it doesn't look that great. But overall, the episode is still good.
The accident wasn't your fault. We should have checked that this tail lamp was fixed on properly. We'll soon have you in working order again.
Thank you, sir, said Duck sadly. Thomas told me to be careful about fish. They got me in a right pickle.
Pickled dog. Now we'll go on to the music video, Really Useful Engine. Personally, I don't think the song is that necessary considering Thomas's anthem.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But that does not mean it's bad. In fact, it's great. It's catchy and describes Thomas's character pretty well. Overall, this tape was pretty good. It has a healthy selection of standard gauge and narrow gauge episodes, with a good song too. Well, anyways, thanks for watching. And thank you for 100 subscribers. I never thought I'd even start a YouTube channel, but to see all the support is amazing. Thank you all, and goodbye!